Alright guys, we're going to try out this Tevlaphee, I think that's how you say it, steering wheel lock thing, anti-theft device. Oh, this is a big box. This is a big box. We have to use our zoom out powers. There we go. We've zoomed out. Well, I guess I can't return it now. Huh. The package is also impossible to steal this stuff from. Okay, a little plastic wrap. Holy smokes. Wonder how much this thing weighs. 8 pounds, I think. Okay, so what's in this little bag here? Let's see. Got a little carrying loop on it. That's cool. A zippery zipper. Oh, this thing's a unit. Yeah, this is a metal anti-theft device that goes around your steering wheel. This is actually kind of cool, man. What do we got here? A couple socks. Okay. Yeah, that would go around your steering wheel, prevent it from getting scarred up by this thing. That's kind of a cool idea. And we'll have to cut this off. That's, they give you, what, 3 keys. That's cool. All right, well, this is pretty simple, it looks like. Just goes over your steering wheel, I guess. And then it locks on there. This thing is a unit, guys. Let's try it out here. 13.7 to 15.3 inches. All right, let's just go put it on a steering wheel, see what happens. Hope you enjoyed the sound of raindrops. It's raining cats and dogs out here. Okay, so we're in the F-250. This is an old truck. I never understood when you see stuff like this being advertised, why it's on nice new cars, because frankly, it's the people like me that got old beaters that can't afford to lose their car and can't afford full coverage insurance to replace their car that need something like this. But I'll get off my soapbox. This steering wheel isn't that nice, but we're still going to put the nice cover over it. You know, you got to take care of your stuff a little bit. Okay. So we're going to finagle this thing around the steering wheel. Did I mention that this thing is heavy duty? Holy smokes. I was going to see what it would take to break it. It ain't going to break. Let's put it up here where you can see it. Okay, so you get it on there, and then you got to have your little key. Unlock the little cylinder. Whoops. There we go. Push it down. There we go. And then there's this little thing right here. Press that in to lock this thing on. Key in. It's locked. This is not coming off. Now, somebody could try to drive your vehicle away, right? Because with this bar here, really prevents that from happening, because this thing will slam into your leg. There's no way to drive this thing with this thing on here. It's not going to happen. And it's such a huge visual deterrent. And that's the big thing. Somebody sees that and they're like, yeah, nah, never mind. Because thieves look for opportunity. They're not looking for a task, you know. They're not going to want to jiggle with this thing and try to figure out how to keep their leg away from this arm. They're going to look for an easy target. So you're putting this in your vehicle to make it obvious that it's not an easy target. And if they do get in to test it, think they're going to yank this thing off, it's made of metal. This thing isn't going to break. So just to give you a little view here, if you tried to drive it, I'm not really good with the camera work. See, this thing would just hit you in the leg. There's no way to use this thing. I'll get out of the truck and show you. Hold on. See, a very good visual deterrent here. And, I mean, even if you were tiny, this thing's hitting the seat. This is not something you're going to be able to drive away with. And if you tried to turn the steering wheel with this thing on here, that little slip pad that I thought was just to protect your steering wheel prevents this thing from gripping the steering wheel. So it's like impossible to drive, so you're not going to get away with it. So, all right. What do you think, Mara? Is it decent? She says it's decent. Yeah, there we go. Get my hand out of the way. I am terrible with my camera work today.